Hello, friends. Hello, my listeners. Tatiana Brooks and my program, the other one, with you today. A little bit, I'm out of time, but really, summer is a very, very busy day. But whatever, I am ready to read the next chapter, chapter 4 from my book, My Angel. And it's actually very good practice for me because when I used to live in America, all people speak English around me, and you're learning, you repeat all the time. But when you come back to Ukraine, the only time I speak English, it's when I'm talking to my husband and when I'm reading. And even my book, Rebecca Goodrich, who was editor of it, she did a wonderful job to adapt my simple English to the American readable. And today I even ask Mike some words, how to pronounce some words, and it's a very, very good thing. Anyway, get comfortable. Probably would be nice to have a cup of coffee. Mm. And well, let's start to chapter 4. You remember last time we read in chapter 3 that Polina went to meet Alexei's girlfriend, Alexei's mistress, and she hit her and she broke out two of her artificial teeth. And well, now what's gonna happen next? Yeah, she was brave. Alexei's reaction was beyond my comprehension. I was expecting a Rakus packing his stuff ostentatiously and slammed the door. Um, Slamming the door. I was even ready for him to fight back, strike me for his offended beloved. But he said, I understand. You were trying to protect your love and your family. I couldn't even get one word out. I was so shocked by this statement. Yes, of course, you crossed the line. Knocking two teeth out of two was too much. Those, however, was prothesis, but done in a very expensive clinic. She is going to file a charge against you. I found my voice. I have slugged out her prothesis for. Anyway, let everyone know that she has a prothesis instead of healthy teeth. And even I started laughing, and then I began to cry. My hysterical laugh mixed with the sorrow and tears added fuel to the fire. But I didn't know that then. Alexei continued. Marina said I had to give you a good thrashing, otherwise she would not stay with me. We were going to get married and move to Israel. Alexei continued, go ahead and don't let the door hit you in the ass. And this applies to both of the planned action. You know, I cannot. I'm afraid that if I beat you, I'll kill you. I'm so much stronger than you. Though it didn't give you a pause that you are stronger than Marina. Am I stronger? I got up from the couch I was sitting on and approached the mirror. A cute, slim young woman looked from the other side. I flexed my arm, showing off my muscles. My arms were pretty skinny. I turned and looked at my profile over my shoulder. Then I dropped my arms. You're probably right. I am stronger. But we have a son, and that's the important thing right now. Count yourself fortunate. You have won back your happiness. I will stay with you. That was Benevoi's uncharacteristic of him. He finally recollected, recollected, recollected that he had a son, and addition, in addition, Alexei looked grief stricken, and I suddenly realized that I didn't want him to stay with me. I wanted him to live forever. How could I get into the bed with him each time imagine that he had hugged and kissed that mouse? How would I continue to look for him? How would I talk, look him in his eyes? How could I smile and pretended that nothing had happened? Instead, all I wanted was to feed him arsenic of um, cyanide. Cyanide, yeah. Feed him arsenic or cyanide. Subconsciously, I felt that something was wrong. There was something so not typical of my husband in this exchange. But for the sake of my son, I tried to ignore any worrying signals. To avoid breaking thoughts to the resentment, my dis, um, discredited pride, and my broken heart. There was no need to desire to lie in the same bed with him. Um, Whether he understood that I couldn't or did not want to, he didn't make any attempt to get closer either. For me, life became almost unbearable. Though now he can, uh, though now he come home on time. You remember before he always late, never come home on time, but now after work he come directly home. We politically talk to each other, but the atmosphere was extremely tense. I felt a strange, almost tangible sense of an acculent mass inside of me, as though an entire hive of wasps were in my chest that manifested wherever Alexei come home. I felt that something would happen. Something was going to happen. Something terrible. What could I do to prevent this terrible something from happening? How? These were the questions that turned my life. Now I had no one to ask. So poor Polina. She was so lonely. She does not have anybody she could ask questions or ask for support. She's supposed to make her own decisions. But all of us should do that. Yeah, we could ask opinion of other people's and they could tell us, but in fact, we should not do that even because people don't know much enough to give us advices. We need to make our own decisions, and sometimes uh, they're not pleasurable. Sometimes they're really, really wrong decisions. Anyway, I was glad to see you this time, and next time we're gonna read chapter 5, and it's gonna be much longer, and that's all actions I think will start. I hope you're not boring with me, and see you again next time. Bye bye.